Is your New Year's resolution to declutter your life? Do you need to get more organized? Well, getting organized can actually be a lot of fun if you have an expert on your side guiding you through the whole process. Ruth Mellon from Get Organized San Diego is here to help us out this morning. Good morning, Ruth.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. I think that's such a great New Year's resolution. I know myself personally, I kind of have papers that are unorganized, my closet's unorganized, so I'm so happy you're here and you've brought with you a lot of tools that people can use. Tell me, first of all, how you got interested in this.
I think it's always been naturally my passion. Like in any job I was in, I always gravitated to be the hands-on organizer, and being from Germany probably also sort of directed me in that direction. You know, which so it's a wonderful. It's been a fantastic career for me, trying to help people get over the hump of being stuck. You know, so that they can learn how to do it themselves and then be more confident in actually moving forward without me.
Exactly. And I think the main point we want to get across today is that getting organized can be fun. It can make your life a lot easier. It can make you feel better. You can know where everything is. And the number one thing you said, do it with a buddy.
Right. Yes. So some people work well with relatives or with a friend. You know, you can trade weekends. One weekend you're going to do your friend's closet and try on everything and really decide, does it still serve you? Does it look good on you? And take a compassionate friend who's not going to be too blunt with you, but who will help you really honest, you know, and then you do the same for the other person, and it can be fun, and treat yourself to something special afterwards. Like all the organizing experts always talk about, reward yourself. If you've done a hard, heavy organizing session, go to a movie or take a walk or do something that rewards you for
fun afterwards.
Yes, right.
Okay, let's take a look at some of these books that you have. This can really help people out, whether you want to organize your closet or organize your pantry or a bunch of documents that you have. What are the most important books for people?
This is one of the all-time favorites. Julie Morgenstern really made the whole organizing industry famous. You know, she was on Oprah and everywhere, and she gives a very fascinating depiction of why people are disorganized. You know,
why are people disorganized?
The psychological background. Some things are just like technical mistakes, like little things like a product can help you improve. Other things are more emotional, sentimental problems in your family, differences in organizing style between you and your spouse. It's just a myriad of things that can contribute. Sometimes people are just totally overloaded. That's what I find is really a big part of people's disorganization.
I think when people are overwhelmed, like you said, overloaded, they tend to just put it off, and they don't want to deal with it. So your advice is really to just take one step at a time, have support there with you, and then really get the tools that you need in order to just tackle it. Now's a good time. You know, it's 2012, and you can really get your life in order.
And you'll feel so much better. It's just fascinating for me to see people's changes, their transformations in their life. Often their marriage improves. You know, sometimes people call me because the marriage counselor says the wife or the husband should work with an organizer because they're on such different scales. You know, one is a neat freak, the other one is more like artistic and all over the place. So if you end up more in the middle, you'll cohabitate much more peacefully.
Okay.
And it'll teach your children to be organized. You know, like so, step by step. My main thing is just to encourage people not to lose hope.
Right.
You know, because every little step really matters and gets you forward, even if you don't see the final product.
The end in sight.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, we have a couple more things to show. This is a great thing if you have a bunch of documents. It's kind of a high-tech file folder, right?
Right, and there are many different versions of this. If you go to the Container Store, Target, Walmart, everybody has them. It's a great thing as like a little portable filing system, because usually people end up having piles like in their kitchen or their entrance, wherever the kids dump their stuff, or your husband leaves the schedules, the phone lists. So this can be a great little vertical thing to help you not forget that invite that you have to reply to. It's basically for your active files. So you can make up your own file names, and bills to pay, of course, is always an active file. You know,
and it's so easy to do. Really helps you to stay organized. And then, of course, we have the folders over here. If you have more documents to file, this isn't just everyday things that you look at, but important things that you want to save and keep. These folders are great.
Right. Yeah. And many of the clients I work with are afraid of filing cabinets because once it's in there, they feel they're never going to think about it again, which there is some truth to that. So for your real active files that you're really waiting for response or a letter that you have to write, keep them out, but try not to pile them forever, because that will really overwhelm you and make
then you don't see it.
Right.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it just actually takes a little step, you know, to get a little thingy like that that inspires you to use it and looks discreet. You can stick it in your kitchen corner or by the phone or in your entrance,
Perfect.
and you'll already feel much more organized about yourself.
I feel more organized already. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it. Great New Year's resolution. If you haven't made one yet, get more organized. Up next this morning, an emotional journey that hits close to home. Our movie previewer, Kelly Gillespie, is here with an incredible film that is topping her list for 2012. She sits down with the star of the new movie set during the 9/11 terror attacks. It stars Tom Cruise and a young newcomer.